What up, peeps? It's your girl Dosh coming back to Funeral Takes. Well, it looks like we have a teaser trailer for Black Lightning. Of course, season 3 comes out in October. I am beyond hyped. I'm ready. I'm curious to see what they're going to show in this teaser. So you know what? Let's jump into this, and then I'll save my thoughts at the end, you guys.
This country is on the brink of war. How much worse does it have to get?
People are saying Black Lightning's dead.
Black Lightning, free next day, only on a CW app.
Alright, you guys, since this teaser was truly a teaser, 10 seconds, I had to watch it again, and off the cuff, the beginning scene was really interesting to me. It shows where it looks like Black Lightning is walking through what looks like to be the red cube, which we know Tobias is being held up at. He can no longer go anywhere, never see the up surface, whatever. He is literally locked down. So I'm wondering, in this particular scene with him, if he's there in another capacity. Because I know when I watched the finale, I kept thinking, were there any other metas that could be down? There could be some other people down, and not just Tobias. And that's what I'm really thinking, because, of course, after the little showdown with Lightning and Tobias, and, of course, a little bit of help from his daughter, Lightning, he obviously, was transported somewhere and all that, and they locked him up, whichever. So I'm curious to see in all full detail exactly how this scene right there is playing out. But that definitely, my interest is totally piqued right there. Do you see a scene kind of with, Jennifer kind of like in deep thought, whichever. She could be thinking about anything, it's on her mind. A lot's happened to her in season 2. Of course, her losing, her love, Khalil. Then, you see a scene what looks like to be Thunder kind of going up against some, authorities or whichever. You don't see Lynn, so like I said, 10 seconds. You do see Henderson kind of dealing with some people who like they're trying to take over, might be taking over the police department, whatever. Now, if you all recall from last season when Odell told them, played by Bill Duke, that the Malkovias are coming, dealing with the metas. They took Dr. Jace, so we can only imagine they're utilizing her for them because she was scared for them. So you can only imagine. I'm gonna tell you like this. I really hope that they don't show the Malkovias just yet. Let the build up like a couple episodes in so we can see some of the damage they're going to start causing in the town. That would be very interesting, and then show us whoever's the big bad or big, head of the Malkovias. So, because the little guys that we saw in the last season, whatever, and all that, were probably just some little, hired men or whatever. I want to know who the big bad is, whatever, because that's going to be the real part I want to see with the showdown when Black Lightning goes toe to toe with this individual, and of course with the daughters, and help, whatever, as his backup, whichever. Secondly, you remember seeing Percy Odell showing some people, of course, frozen up, whatever. You saw, I can't remember the girl's name, whichever, and all that. He took her, and he took so much, but then we saw Khalil. We thought that Khalil was dead and buried. Clearly not. He was been following them. He was following. He was at the actual burial site from the funeral, luring around, lurking, so to speak. That's the real word, lurking. And of course, after he, of course, confronted them at their home, like how you just let yourself in. But I love it because I love the smoothness of Bill Duke when he does his scenes. So just so effortlessly. So I'm curious to see, how this working arrangement is going to be starting in this new season. It's going to be real interesting because first off, he never believed Lynn. Lynn was kind of freaked out, whatever, because she knows deep down he was right because she was lying all this time. So now it's going to be really interesting, the tension between the two, whatever and all, because it's like, you could be working with me and all that because you're trying to save face because you don't want a lot of people to know their true, their true nature, their true abilities and all that if it was to ever get out. He could have definitely exposed them, whatever. He does not care because he sees a bigger threat. They're not really a threat like that. He knows the overall, I think, moral compass of them overall, regardless of the fact they do have powers, and I think he probably doesn't particularly care for that. But since we have somebody who's a little bit more of a threat, that's what they're focusing on, and that's what we're going to get throughout the season. I'm hoping it's not through a whole entire season because I want to see what's going to happen with Tobias as well. So that will be very interesting as well, somewhere mid-season, whichever. I'm not sure how many episodes. I'm going to have to check to see. I'm hoping it's somewhere, I think they did, it might have been, a 16, 17, somewhere in that ballpark last time. Hopefully we'll get somewhere along that, maybe 18 or so. So I'm going to keep my eyes open for that, but I'm ready for this. It says, October 7th. A new night, Monday as opposed to it being Tuesday night. I'm for that, at the beginning of the week. I'm here for it. I'm excited for the new season, what it's going to bring. I hope we see Perina. She comes back. That will be nice. Was Erica Alexander, comes back. Definitely hope we do get to see Dr. Jace. I also want to see the guy who was an assassin, the one that actually went and got her, kind of like a teleporter, kind of similar to like Nightcrawler, where he would teleport in and out, certain, situations, because I feel like that was kind of, wasted. I want to see what's going to happen with Khalil, of course, when he has, of course, Odell tell that he's, yes, oh, he's alive, is him, what the hell, that means as soon as he was buried, they had to, of course, dig his body up, whatever, to preserve. So it's a matter of, is that really him, or is it somebody, use a clone, whatever and all, but I really believe that's probably him. So, and I just really want him and Jennifer, to eventually get back together and all that, and she be there for him. Hopefully he'll remember her. That's another thing, depending on what he's been through from the trauma and all that. We'll see. So October's right around the corner. We have less than a month. I'm here for it. I will be definitely doing a review discussion. I don't really do live reactions with those, whichever. They are really cracked down on those, so I'm not even wasting my time. I will showcase when I do my reviews. If any of you have seen them previously, I do showcase some of the good scenes, whichever, within the video, and I do a good, like, really thorough breakdown of the episode. So we're going to get into it. I'm looking forward to talking about each individual episode. And hopefully, if it's coming on Monday, I'll try to have it up by Wednesday, probably a day later or so. But yes, I'm here for it. Let's get this going. So I just had to say that. So you guys comment below. Let me know what you all think. And with that said, I'll see you guys on the next TV review. You guys take care.